It's been too many miles riding this old Chevy, trying to make my way back to you. Yes, I've been out all night, out here working, trying to do the best that I can do. I can't wait till I get back, but I gotta take the long way to make my way to you. Ain't worried about the long way, 'cause it's all I know to do. Might take a little longer, but I know what I'll be for, to give you all of me. I'll take the long way coming home. I'll take the long way coming home. I've put on so many miles, carrying my heart heavy. Each night I sleep brings me close to you, burning through the oil at midnight. I gotta keep this wheel turning. There's no way I'll ever stop coming back to you. I can't wait till I get back, but I gotta take the long way to make my way to you. Ain't worried about the long way, 'cause it's all I know to do. Might take a little longer, but I know what I'm built for, to give you all of me. I take the long way coming home. I take the long way coming home. But I gotta take the long way to make my way to you. Ain't worried about the long way, 'cause it's all I know to do. Might take a little longer, but I know what I'm built for, to give you all of me. I'll take the long way coming home. I'll take the long way coming home. I'll take the long way coming home. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. Arrange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed I'd be somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. What a wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. Now I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you.
Dewey, what are you doing?
With you.
Ready to some medical here in a little bit. Open it.
World
Open
was
it.
on fire and no one could save me but you.
Huh? We should be able to pull out enough.
Strange what desire will make foolish people do.
We've already talked about there's shake.
I never
There's 7
dreamed
grammars.
that I'd
They're
love
like $75.
somebody
Get 2 of
like
those,
you.
and almost $40 less, and you actually get more. It's fucking
I
crazy.
never
I've been
dreamed that
telling Doug about these.
I'd
I've been
lose
wondering about those.
somebody
Dude,
like you.
the BG, the one they're called Redford Grows, is the best
No.
grow one. The best.
I don't wanna fall in
All this,
love.
these knock the shit out of it, falls off into a jar, and that's it.
No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. that loud? That's how we all should be feeling. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Reeds drifting on by, said you know what I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on in the trees, and you know what I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean? Sleep in peace when day is done, oh, you know what I mean? And this whole world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Yeah. Scent of the vine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, yes, and I know how I feel. And it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling When my mother told my father, baby, we got to get away out of here. That's when they told us, mira niños, we're gonna show you just what we do with fear. So Papa laced up and tied, and Mama picked up the bags. They told us buckle up before they step on the gas. I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna build this house brick by brick. I know this power ain't gonna come from another. Always together, we'll find a way. I said we'll find a way. I said we'll find a way. Yeah. It's my favorite part. I am thriving, not surviving, taking each and every inch to build another mile. I walk surrounded by the love of those before me. Blood, sweat, and prayers light my way. 'Cause I remember Papa laced him up tight, and Mama picked up a bag, and they told us buckle up before they stepped on the gas. So I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna build this house brick by brick. You best believe this power ain't gonna come from another. Always together, we'll find a way. I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna build this house brick by brick. I know this power ain't gonna come from another. Always together, we'll find a way. Always together, we'll find a way. I am thriving and not surviving, and taking each and every inch to build another mile. Thank you so much. For you, brother, you done right. And the damn price is still wrong. Sitting in the morning sun, yeah, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships rolling, and I watch them roll away again. 'Cause I dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time. I left my home in Georgia, heading for the Frisco Bay, because I have nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way, 'cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time. Looks like nothing's gonna change, and everything still remains the same. And I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same way, sitting here resting my bones. Well, this loneliness won't leave me alone, because it's 2,000 miles I roll just to make this dark my home. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time. Wasting my time. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time.
Diamond hands, recognize.
Yo, this is tight. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. You'll know what to do when it starts. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel right. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling lonely, it comes as no surprise. Turns me up with love, breaks me to paradise. Do you love me, Mary Jane? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just the same. Ooh, Mary Jane, I love her just I'm in love with Mary Jane. I'm not the only one. If Mary wanna hang around, I'll let her have a fun. She's not the kind of girl that you can just tie down. She likes to spread her love, turn your head around. Do you love me, Mary Jane? Oh, oh, oh. I said, do you, do you, do you, do you, do you, do you, now do you think you love me, Mary Jane? Now don't you play no game. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mary Jane, I love her just the same. Mary Jane, ooh, baby, hit me, baby, oh, oh. I said I love her just the same. Come on in, baby, yeah, yeah. I said, do you, do you, do you, do you? Ooh, do you love me, Mary Jane? Now don't you play no game. I said, do you, do you, do you, do you, do you, do you? Now do you think you love me, Mary Jane? Now don't you play no game. She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. Rising up, back on the street. Take my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You change your passion for glory. Now your grit on a dream of the past. You must find, just keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the feel of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor stops his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Oh, there it is. Face to face, out on the heat. Staying tough, staying hungry. They stack the odds, still we take to the streets. And we kill with the skill to survive. What the, let's digest that one again. Holy cow. Face to face, out in the heat. Staying tough, hanging hungry. They stack the odds, still we take to the streets. And we kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the feel of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Rising up, straight to the top. Have the guts, got the glory. Went the distance, and I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger.
I sold Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube for $40, which is its full value. I sold the Power Rangers.
Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, got lots of great people out there. Thousands of great people. Thousands upon thousands of great people out there. Many of whom are fantastic, wonderful, diamond-handed GME and AMC shareholders. Now, there's a massive audience here in the Rocky Outcrop community. Crypto traders, Forex, commodities, and of course as well stocks and shares. And a big group of people who trade stocks and shares also happen to be really interested in these two particular stocks. And some of them are really fantastic people as well. So, you know, big shout out to all my friends that like AMC, for instance, taking part in this wonderful democratic movement to kind of save a cinema chain from going bust, helping push the stock price right up and giving it such a massive new lease of life and interest, and leading right through to really positive earnings and all that good stuff. Really fantastic work. Well done to all of you for all of that. Well done. Really amazing people. Amazing people. Which is why I'm so distressed today, actually. You know, because we remember how we remember when things that we've been told to remember. One of the things that we're really good at. And this came up in the Discord today, which I thought was interesting. You'll notice here that this is Adam Aaron, CEO of the movie theater stock AMC here. This is his name on this little form, and you'll notice that on the 9th of November there, he sold a big chunk of his shares at $40 there. So much so, in fact, 63% of the shares that he owns. Just seeing here. Thanks to Investor Gadget for pointing that out. Another reason he says, now he isn't a fan of AMC. So this is a big example of how the Rocky Outcrop community has every different type of person in there. And we're all amazing allies to each other, no matter what, which is an amazing thing. The rising tide. That's all of you. The rising tide. It's fantastic. One person here says he doesn't like AMC, and he was and Adam Aaron sold 62% of his shares before the company dilutes, he thinks, because it can't make any cash any other way, and that's what Adam Aaron might be up to. Which has left me feeling a wee bit. What time is it? 20, 17 minutes past. Got some time till the market's open. Leaves me just, you know, we can still obviously, like, we use technical analysis here. So you've got things like technical analysis to look to give you ideas about charts, and sometimes, you know, and you could look, we might be looking down even to $34, and you might think, in a sense, that there's that you know, well, fair enough if he wants to sell some of his shares at $40, if the prices on the charts themselves might be suggesting that it could go to 34. You know, in that sense, and we're not going to, you know, we don't mind that aspect of things. We're traders in the community, of course, even if we do diamond hand some stocks. But we remember, Adam. We remember, Adam.
Gifted some shares to my 2 adult sons. 5.5 years AMC shares. Okay, or do something foolish. We're not going to do that. Pay an arm and a leg, or overpay, or do something foolish. We're not going to do that.
Right.
Remember, pay an arm and a leg, or overpay, or do something foolish. We're not going to do that.
Right.
Remember this. Do something foolish. We're not going to do that.
Right.
Remember this. Overpay, or do something foolish. We're not going to do that.
Right.
Remember this.
Remember this.
Do something foolish, we're not going to do that.
Right.
Remember this. I am an AMC shareholder.
He's an AMC shareholder.
I've run AMC now for 5.5 years.
He's run AMC for
Other
5.5
than when I
years.
gifted some shares to my 2 adult sons. I have not sold one AMC share in 5.5 years. Now I remember pay an arm and a leg or overpay or do that.
Right.
Remember that
Remember this.
I am an AMC shareholder. Not going to do that.
Right.
Remember this.
Remember this.
I am an AMC shareholder.
He's an AMC shareholder.
I've run AMC now for 5.5 years.
He's run AMC for
Other
five
than
and a half
when I
years.
gifted some shares to my 2 adult sons.
Other than
I
when he
have not
gifted
sold
some shares.
one AMC share in 5.5 years. And I have no current intentions to sell AMC shares at the moment. I'm a believer. I believe AMC shares at the moment. I'm a believer. I believe AMC shares at the moment. I'm a believer. I believe that we can grow our company, strengthen our company, build our company. That we can grow our company, strengthen our company, build our company. That we can grow our company, strengthen our company, build our company. And that's what our entire management team is focused on. That's what our entire management team is focused on, our company. And that's what our entire management team is focused on. And again, disconnecting this from the share price of the moment. Again, disconnecting this from the share price of the moment. Over the long term, my share price of the moment. Over the long term, my job is to build a stronger AMC. Over the long term, my job is to build a stronger AMC, and that's what I'm committed to doing. To build a stronger AMC, and that's what I'm committed to doing.
Perfect.
AMC, and that's what I'm committed to doing.
Perfect. You said you kind of circled back to this, so I think this would be a good point to touch back on, is just the liabilities versus current cash on.
Not going to do that.
Right.
Remember this. I am an AMC shareholder. I've run AMC now for 5.5 years. Other than when I gifted some shares to my 2 adult sons.
Is that
I
right?
have not sold one AMC share in 5.5 years.
Right. Right.
And I have no
Yeah.
current intentions
No.
to sell AMC shares at the moment.
Okay.
I'm a believer.
Oh, you are. He's a believer.
That we can grow our company, strengthen our company, build our company. And that's what our entire management team is focused on.
Back to business as usual. Welcome to the show. Thanks very much for joining me. Could be obviously in a in a better mood. But, you know, that's that, right? That's what happened. That's what happened, okay? No need for me to put any opinions in on top of that. I'll just leave that with you. You can decide. Let me know what you think about all of that. I think the silent reporting by me on that one is fair enough. That's what some people's opinions are there about everything about it. And that's the situation. That's the situation as it stands right now for us. Hey Buzz, could you have a look at PCT for Jiu-Jitsu Guy myself? If you have a minute, thanks, buddy. D, no problem. Would love to take a look at that. Let's go take a look at PCT. PCT, thanks again for joining me, by the way. My name's Rocky Outcrop. We are a community of traders. We're the rising tide. We help lift each other up. We're here every day for some positivity and good stuff. We're going to take a look at Pure Cycle Technologies here in just a second. Maybe what I need to do, that's a messy chart. Maybe what I need to do, just hide that for a second, is rise up, right? Inject some positivity back into ourselves. You know, that's what I need to do. Let's just, like, good news is AMC apes can sell and buy stock that is not teetering on bankruptcy, says KC. That's positivity there out there. Fapping it is here with us, being he's starting to doubt whether or not he's an AMC shareholder. That's the conversation out there from some people. You know, 625,000 shares at $40 each. So there's Simone, Veronica out there putting out the math for everybody. Got a good chat. AMC is still tradable, but it was never GME, says Bunsen Burner. Different stories, different stuff. Great conversations out there. Everybody out there, dead positive, all that stuff, all that good stuff, right? Everybody chatting to each other. Let's do some squats, lift each other up, raise each other up, inject that positivity into ourselves. It pushes oxygen around your brain and all the rest of it, and it gets you back in the proper mood, right? Oh, look at this freaking curly thing showing up here in my head. Like some sort of, I'll have a pint of milk, please. I'm like a guy from some 1960s thing, like whatever. Right, cool. Where's the button to make it so the background appears again? Right, great, excellent. Okay. Oh, there. Just about to do some squats. What did you say? What did you say? What kind of exercise? What kind of exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats. Thank you, Rocky, for all you do. I love this community, the good folks in it, and all I sorry, just a second. And all I am getting to learn. Great, fantastic. Squat time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
No, it's not my birthday. No, I don't know what he's talking about.
Right, well done to everybody.
I don't know what he's talking about, honestly.
Right, different style squats today. Getting all of any energies we wanted out of our systems back into the
I
charge.
sent him a picture last night. It was
You're crazy.
like one they sent me on their birthday of them too, and I sent it to him in like a digital version of it.
We'll build up to that over time, maybe.
Then he asked me if it was my birthday, and I was like, no, I'm a Cancer.
Well, I need to sort the white balance out of my camera, that's for sure. Anyway, he's a cross between Gerber Baby and Christopher Reeve Superman. I don't know what that's in reference to, but that's an interesting cross. Hopefully a percent and not a fixed rate. They'll probably go try to jump the GME wagon now. Oh, 20, easy as you like. Nice. Thanks for the praise, 3-day Benki. Good to see you, Ben. Hope you're doing well. Okay, out of breath here for a second.
Beyond had a huge sell-off. Capricorn, nice, dude. Yeah, I'm cancerous. I'm a Cancer.
And thanks again, everybody, for joining us today. Hit like, really do appreciate it. You're the best people in the world, all of you. Thanks. Great.
Oh, sorry, I was just typing in something.
Thank you very much, Janine. $5 super chat just there now. See if I can get this to be visible. You seem to be feeling better, Rocky. Check out all those squats. Glad to see you doing well. Thanks to the squats and the Crown Bros do for us. Thank you. Extra energized today. Oh, golly. Right, well, this is a little bit lower than that previous low here in Pure Cycle Technologies. Has the markets opened? Oh, they're about to open up in 30 seconds. Well, we're opening up looking at Pure Cycle. Bad Mama Jamma, thanks so much for the $5 super chat there as well. Love you, brother. Love you too, Justin, man. He's laid out properly. That's better. Right. Go up to the 4-hour time frame just to have a wee look around here. That big flash up there getting filled. Did push on past it. Wonder if that was. That's maybe a good. Just a second here to take a look. How high up that did come. Not as high as the 113. So it's kind of a fairly good example, I suppose, of that sort of system. Obviously drawn one in from the past, or in the past from here down. Where we're looking at this, and I was considering that maybe this is a ascending triangle at the time, and it could have got a bounce from there. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So what did happen then, looking back, I was obviously looking for the positive case here with this in mind. Seems when we pushed down past this, we weren't able to recover it again in that little section just there with regards to the prices moving down past the area of this upward sloping line and then being unable to retake it into this area again and it actually just coming down the way. This is one of these examples, I suppose, in a sense of the of moving down past the downward sloping diagonal line, past the diagonal line and looking for that sort of retest. So the way that kind of often goes. Thanks so much for the tip there, Minner. BTC head and shoulders into a wedge, then followed up with a head and shoulders move to 68.5 wick to golden pocket after. Is support being established above the neckline? Ooh, interesting. Take a look at Bitcoin then next, shall we? Hey, oh, I had an idea. I could put some chat up here behind me. Can I do that? No, I can't. No, that wouldn't work all the time. Right. Anyway, cool. Yeah. So that happened. And we pushed down a wee bit. Then, as a result, we come down towards this lower area. A couple of ways, I suppose, you could be looking at this in a sense with regards to the this area over here previously. I want to just kind of make it a little bit clearer on my eyes for a second. Oh, sugar. Oh, we have opened up and we pushed right down here. Right, okay, so this is happening right now live. Sorry for being so sort of like, right, okay, well, the squats, there they are, there they have them. Right, okay, so we've pushed on down the way. Where are we? Where is this? What's happening right now? Woof, this is exciting stuff. Bring the charts back up, the thingy back up here. Get rid of that. That's massive noise in the way. That didn't work out. That's pushed down. It's got any sort of positive here. Oh, that's real deep as well. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? 1618. Bounce off the 1618. Okay, good. Open and push to the 1618. The 1618 here, by the way, in this situation, right? Fuck it. So, sorry, excuse my language. Almost swore there. Didn't. What I actually said was fudge kit, which is what you would use, a kit that you would get to make fudge from. Anyway, what I was.
I just like looking at it. I know it isn't gonna do it. I like.
For now, so I can look at this without being too distracted by all this other stuff. We came down the way here, and when we recovered and failed to recover at this area here, I was just wondering.
What do you want me to look at, Brady?
Pushed outside of this range. When I was looking at this low just here,
Did I miss something?
and thinking, well, if there's your high, sort of low. If we're coming down the way,
Are you looking at Bed Bath and Beyond?
What this would all mean, etc. And where we would then be going for. And the reason I'm talking about this just now is that we're having a bounce off the 1618, and this isn't proactively moving towards the downside. And we're looking at the minute and seeing how much of a bounce are we going to get, and we'll come back to that in a second. But just starting off here, since this is an example of something happening right now live, and how I wanted to figure out where we were just there. I was
Beyond Meat. Oh shit!
Reasoning behind
Sorry about that.
Measurement there. There you have it, just real quick. So I was looking to see then how far we've come down in relation to that low to high movement, where we are, kind of just, and that was all. Just wanted to know. We're obviously lower than our previous low as well here. This is highs, whatever, lows, highs, and even further on down with the low here, kind of cracking down past.
Yeah, this thing's going down.
This overall support. So what's the move been so far? Just to measure from the kind of rough neckline type territories. I'll come back and read the chat in just a second. Sorry, is this just happening live? So I just wanted to kind of see what's the scenario. The range that's been expressed for this movement down the way is equal up to there.
Woo! This one went down.
Already. So at this point, already kind of looking and asking questions about, will we actually get this as being a momentum play towards the top side today, or will we see any follow through down the way? And it's kind of similar to when we've had plenty of moves in the past, where we've looked at from where they've come from to where they consolidate at, etc., and what we need to see moving up. We can see here that we've come close to, with regards to the initial movement so far today, the 236 as well. So I'm going to be just kind of keeping an eye in on this right here. I'm going to want to kind of look and see a couple of different little things as well. Let's put on some other things onto the charts here, so I can have a couple of other things here. Right. BPVR is not obviously of very little use there on the screen at that moment in time for what we're looking at. Going back out the way, we can see that this is actually
it's fell through the golden pocket.
So that's a real, like they're not going to have anything on the VPVR down there.
Daily time frame.
The gap that brought us down here means it's just going to be, empty anyway as well. From recent price action, if I just have that on the screen. So
I mean,
it's obviously I'm talking about something that's moving and trying to
66.80
pivots in the market. If this was,
I wouldn't buy it no lower than 66.80, or in all honesty, 57.44 would be my last buy if I were to buy on this one.
Smaller term time frames,
but yeah,
not that one. In terms of like the immediacy of this thing, just looking to see if there's anything positive.
Yeah.
With regards to achieving anything at all. Thanks for that, Dan. Appreciated. So far there isn't. Okay, so that's where we are with that. Where's the moving averages? And gonna want to have.
Yeah, dude, it's just going down to $57.
Moving averages.
66 or 57, one, two. I think, anyways.
Why is it? Obviously this is miles away, right? So they're going to all take time to catch up. Likewise with the VWAP as well. I mean, you stick any of that sort of crap on there, you're going to have that problem. Everything else is going to be outside of its bounds. Obviously with the Bollinger Bands, etc. as well. So it's like these sorts of, all these kind of like waiting to see if anything positive at all, other than the fact that obviously we got quite close to 618 and pushed up the way again.
67 or
in terms of linear or anything like that. I mean, there just isn't on that one. Where's my other Fibonacci at? I remove it. matter.
Yeah, I'd be
Okay,
looking
cool.
for
So
like the
we'll wait and see how that
67,
goes, right? We'll come back
69,
to it in a wee bitty. We could
57,
follow this so
66.
far, but this is negative. It's that's why it's sunk back down so far. We've not seen the positivity yet.
But as of
Obviously,
right
in
now,
terms of these tiny time frames,
it's tanking.
Bollinger Bands are going to catch up with it and whatever else. But
Damn.
sort of follow throughs negative and whatever else. But I think there's the easy way to manage the risk here. Just simply put, that you could easily play this if you're trading it today. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is financial advice. And think about, you know, like for instance, whether or not we're going for a gap fill or any of that sort of stuff. And there's plenty of opportunity to be had here with this one. If we do, we're seeing the volume. What's the earnings like? Earnings are so bad, are they? 34% worse than they were expected. That's not much, is it? How actually bad is it for the company wise? They're already estimated negative ones. Fine, right? Sound actually. So there's that. That is an opportunity. I feel like this is it's a risky one. There isn't much in terms of. I'm thirsty. There isn't.
I'm thirsty. People are selling AMC now.
There isn't much there in terms of the.
He couldn't have fucked up
of you know, trend towards the upside to look at that you could buy into, right? Because there isn't. So hence we're here catching a knife. Can you have bloody fingers on these things? Yes, you can.
And the thing about that, if it keeps going
down,
if it hopefully keeps going down, you can just average down with it from there, and hopefully it doesn't go down farther than that. But
line and the drop down and the 1618 Fibonacci. So we give ourselves 2 reasons to think that maybe we've done enough. This is just after earnings that were negative, etc. It's quite a knee-jerk reaction pushed in pre-market. So there's all these opportunities for the positive case. We would the 236 is kind of lining up.
Rocky, looking at this right now? No, he's looking at
charts.
PCT. Like almost the exact same chart.
I would be happy to catch a knife on this one with the expectation of, you know, not cutting off my fingers, not letting it actually drop down, and holding on to positions.
Nice.
A happy trade. I'm sure if people are doing this out there in the world, then they'd be looking then carefully at that 236 if they were going to be consolidating underneath this and not able to push up the way and actually kind of defending a gap in here. Then you're going to be looking at things like the possibility for disappointing price action, like you've seen on the likes of, say, if I just bring up the Humanigen chart here, and you know, with sometimes you see a big gap that come down. This is a bigger time frame, obviously, but see a big gap that comes down. You push up a wee bit, you pull down the way, you come up again. So you know, this could all start happening over there with that sort of kind of theory as to how price action tends to go in mind. However, there's the opportunity to try for something and to be able to manage your risk well enough on it. And I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but that was how you might want to handle situations like that in a sense, right? Okay, now it can't always be perfect. But hey, cool. Nice way to start the day, right? Let's just check in on our pal AMC. How's it getting on so far today? Looking okay, and here at $38, that's not so bad. I actually don't want to see it going down to $34 or any of that sort of stuff. I am actually kind of, you know, not massively wanting to kind of comment too much in terms of my own opinions or conjecture about any of that stuff that I went through at the start of the show here today. I just thought it was necessary to put that out there, and I was experiencing the sort of catharsis that I expect the people elsewhere in the world have been experiencing at the time, and just kind of processing through that with people. And I think that was a fair enough thing to do. But nevertheless, I'm still going to take my lead from the charts themselves, I think, and that's the clean way to do it, and that's the smart thing to do. I mean, Adam Aaron himself released and was on that interview talking with Trey when the prices were up here, you know, which obviously there's up. That's what happened. And but they were discussing how he'd released the remaining shares that they had available within the company and sold them through hedge funds at this $34 sort of price before the price is actually pushed up. So in a sense, you could maybe just say, well, if it's Adam Aaron doing it, maybe he's not the best person to follow in terms of the particular times that he does anything. Maybe that's kind of the fun way to put that out into the context of course, when this interview came out, 3rd of June, it was streamed here. Just looking back at the price action, got the 2nd of June here. The 2nd of June here was when the high was. You know, the 3rd of June here obviously was when the price dropped down. And this is when he announced that share happened, having arranged this interview with Trey here at the top of the market, when obviously, of course, Trey cashed in his options and made $1 million there at the top, right when that interview was arranged, as it happened as well. That's just no opinions, nothing at all. That's just the history there. And now this has happened over here, and who's to say, so Adam Aron's decision and then a trader's decision. Let's put it in that, because I'm trying to frame something that's positively. That's all I'm trying to say. So Adam Aron's decision was over here. A trader's decision was over here. Adam Aron's decision over here, whatever. Maybe we still get to see other stuff that happens due to just technical analysis reasons, even though there obviously is, and that's obviously going to have an impact on market sentiment, and it's things to kind of bear in mind, and it's probably worth, if when most of the time news is rarely worth paying attention to, just given the characterization of the event that's been put forward by the man himself, and how he directly coupled share ownership with his own belief in the company explicitly to a massive audience on an interview that lasted for an hour, with that's been viewed 500,000 times by shareholders who he spoke directly to, and he told those 500,000 people to remember that he owns the shares because he believes in the company. That's all. That's worth pointing that out, and that's is rare instance when I would say that this is one of those rare times when it's worth kind of just bearing in mind market sentiment from that could be worth hold if people ask you to hold them to account, then and they say remember, then that's the time when I'll say, okay, I'll remember then, in that sense, and then when it happens, and then they're asking to hold them to account, well then it's okay, we can do that. But the rest of the time I'll not interject. Right. Okay, yes, let's effing go, says Katie Barrow. That's cool, that's excellent. TradeSpotting out there in the chat. If you don't know who TradeSpotting is, definitely check out his channel, youtube.com/c/TradeSpotting. Excellent, definitely my favorite YouTuber. If anybody thinks to tell me to delete a tweet or direct my conversations, I will not care about anything that's gone before in our friendship. I will never do what someone else wants if it harms others. Brilliant, valiant Valor guy. He'll never do what anybody else wants if it harms others. He's that type of guy. He's just a good guy. That's one of the reasons why I love him. Great. Excellent. So anyway, AMC looking okay just here, right? Whatever. It's had an okay start to the day. I'm actually interested. How's that PCT getting on just now as it happens? So kind of, like that's this little bit of consolidation happening just here. Cool. Okay. It's obviously it's so far as in reference to where we are in today's movements, that's obviously above the 236, but we're looking at this from a broader perspective as to whether
but people's like, don't invest it, it's shit.
Smaller term,
it's shit.
Resistances will start to
it's going to come back down though. I'm telling you, it's just starting to spread a bump up, and it'll come back down. I don't think
on PCT,
it ain't got the power behind it, really.
Sorts of things to be aware of. Obviously, all roads lead to Rome, so we're just keeping an eye out on the topography here.
It may make it up to like the 129 area.
Right there with cool. That's a nice one. What's Ms. A saying? I need to go over this sadness. I need to get over this sadness. REMC. I can't speak. We're not, but we're not. We are the rising tide, right? And nobody can ever betray us. Right, we're the rising tide. We're sat here looking at these sorts of things happening. We're financially literate people and helping others to become financially literate. We're interested in accountability, responsibility, self-reliance, sort of being a good person, all this sort of stuff. These things are not portrayals really of us, because that would be too petty to constitute a betrayal for us. I mean, it's a betrayal of maybe others, but we are the rising tide, and as such, we obviously rise above petty things like that. It's just that he asked us specifically to remember. And then so we can do that aspect of things as and that, you know, because obviously we're accountable. Right. Twitter shows you what no other social media does, says Michael Jordan's Ghost. Okay, cool, excellent. It shows you tweets. And other social media, Instagram shows you pictures. Facebook shows you books of faces. YouTube shows you tubes. Hello. Dink, and the last two earnings calls, what's that chat in there? He announced in that interview he was going to be selling this winter. He announced in that interview he was going to be selling this winter, did he? So it wasn't a betrayal. So he was told us in that interview he's selling us this winter. So it wasn't betrayal. Sorry, right? Sound okay? Cool. It wasn't. He said in that interview he's selling this winter. I don't know that bit. Did he say that? He said he wasn't doing it anytime soon.
And again, long term, my job is to build a stronger AMC, and that's what I'm committed to doing.
But for some reason, he coupled his share ownership with belief in the company and how in the long term he's committed to building a stronger AMC. He made that association. He said, but, right? And stuff like that. Okay, so, you know, I'm selling shares at the moment, and I'm a believer in the company, that we can grow a company, strengthen our company, and that's what our entire team and management are focused on, connecting the share price at the moment over the long term. Stronger AMC, that's what I'm committed to doing. Blah, blah, blah. Looking after, raise good point. Number of debts, capital. Oh, great, excellent. End of the universe. Mention 4 billion, 6 billion, 2026. Long-term debts, debts all the time. Share account, 500 million. Blah, not going to help the shareholders. Not going to help the current shareholders. Not going to help the current shareholders. Really? Is he going to help the current shareholders?
To splitting our stock, or I've never given any serious thought to splitting our stock or a reverse split of our stock. That's point number one. Point number two, we have absolutely no plans to split our stock or do a reverse split of our stock.
So while he didn't have plans to sell his own stock, then also,
all right, brother, have a good one, man.
Then didn't have plans to do any of those stock split things either, as it happens, right? He didn't have plans then to sell his stock. He didn't have plans to do a thingy, right? He coupled them. He coupled them in that interview. He coupled these things together, right? So while maybe in this interview he said that he might sell them in winter, he's coupled all these things together, right? He arranged this interview with Trey. And he announced in it that these.
You want to hear point number three?
Yeah.
We can't split our stock or do a reverse split of our stock without shareholder approval.
So he's not going to get shareholder approval, perhaps.
So if we wanted to do that, and we don't. So if we wanted to do that, and we don't. We would have to go out to the shareholders for a vote. So guess who makes that decision? Adam Aron doesn't make that decision. You, the owners of AMC, you make that decision.
But he makes his decision about when he sells his own shares, though.
So guess who makes that? We do that, and we don't. But if we wanted to do that, we would have to go out. Twitter about king this and king that, you know, well, it's funny and it's flattering and it's more funny than flattering. But you know what? You know who the real king is? The shareholder is king.
The shareholder is king. The shareholder is king. Shareholder is king. Shareholder is king. He was a shareholder, a much bigger king. He was a much bigger king before he's less of a king. See how it's just that it's him himself that he did this in a way that this was considered. To what benefit has it been to him? And why did he do this? And why did this whole thing happen? What is this whole thing? What is this whole thing? Like, looking back, what is this whole thing? Anyway, at some point in here, you might mention something about winter. I was a sales guy early in my career, and I learned how to spot the sleaziest of them, which is why I was very happy I got out of AMC back in the 60s. Adam Aron defines sales sleaze, and I have no faith in his word. There we go. That's a comment from Dan. Oh, wait,
Treasury, and what I would like to use that cash for is to grow the company.
To spend $25 million on advertising campaigns as well. Wasn't that a big one?
To seize on opportunities that come before us to create value for shareholders. To
response, right?
And we can come back to that. So this is looking okay so far, but you can see how there could be coming out a point of failure. Let's just check out at GME how it's getting on. It's dropped down today into the cloud. Why is that so white? Oh, I've got this box in the background. Oh, yeah. So it's below $200 currently, and we're So we've been down as low as that 196 area again, right? 196 was one of the numbers I believe I pointed out recently as being a potential for us. But now obviously we're below that $200 pivot, and we could be looking down then at the minute if we do to continue high to go down with this numbers thing here, fella. It could be looking down here perhaps towards that 171 area. It could happen, right? So this is this. Let's work on an assumption that we could well be wrong about that.
Yo, what up? Sorry, my stuff.
Remember the first AMC vid I made with Trey? This call for Aaron round 2 sellout vid. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know though. I don't know because all I do know is that he's a young guy that's done an awful lot for the entire community of people out there, and I wouldn't want to attack the host or anything of that interview at all. Anything that I've said so far really, and any points that I've made about any of this and or whatever have been purely to do with the man on the left hand side of this here, and this one comment here about what happened. And I don't think that Trey asked for this to happen, you know, in a sense. I think that Adam asked Trey, and that in a sense that Trey is a victim of this. Like when Ghost of Dan says before that he was he knows about like salesmen, and that he thinks that Adam Aron's being like a salesman. So like Ghost of Dan said there, I was a sales guy early in my career, and he knows how to spot the sleazy salesman, is what you're saying. And it's kind of like there's Trey, you know, not able to see this, to see that, you know. It's like Dan, the salesman, would have been selling to the likes perhaps of Trey in this situation, and you know, in that way. It's not. This isn't a judgment on him in any. I'm not trying to do anything negative about it. This is what happens to all. This is the sleazy salesman wouldn't exist if it were not for the efficacy of sleazy salesman tactics. It's not the. This happened at the time with 500,000 people, and you don't see like you don't. It's not like 500,000 people have watched this, right? So 500,000 people have got an opinion about this thing. And they're entitled to have an opinion about this, and they're entitled to not feel like that they watched it and were wrong to be positive, you know. the 500,000 people that watched this were not idiots. And neither was Trey, right? So that's my point. Okay, but yeah, I remember Bam Bam Jamma. It's good quality content. Right. So if you had this, if these are too lows, I would definitely want to advocate strongly on behalf of the people who watched that, and especially, So anyway, if you're looking at these as being too lows here, then you've got a bit of bullish divergence. That's good to see. It's not like we can be super happy about what we're seeing over here with this negative cross here as it exists on the DMI currently, and the fact that the ADX is below 25. There's no strength of trend either direction, so we could be going into chop, we could not be. So it's not like that's not massively brilliant. There's positivity here in terms of what am I looking at here? The 3-minute time frame. I mean, come on, right? So this is me looking for lows in 3-minute time frame. Hold on a second. This is a bit like for major turnarounds, etc. Like, come on, chill out. Like look at this. Like, there's the negative cross that came in here on the say the 15-minute time frame between these two moving averages. We've come back up since and tested off of the 50. We've come up towards the cloud. This is a bearish picture which we're seeing here. The bearishness on this chart, yeah, a bit of bullish divergence. Yeah, we pushed up towards this area here, but where are we turning around at? It would take quite a bit. We'd have to push right into these zones to really feel like we were turning things around, regardless of what happens in the meantime. And that's like the sensing of the trend aspect of things. Okay, so what are we getting out of this? Like, what are we getting out of this? Well, in the 15-minute time frame, you can see that up here we haven't crossed. The positivity that you're looking for in the 3-minute time frame is not really there, and it's hard to make a case for it. Negative cross, over here in the 15-minute time frame, the positivity you're looking for is not there, and you can't make a case for it while the sort of the Rick and Morty scenario hasn't played out yet, etc., and whatever else. So while the positivity in for this thing
he's
comes
definitely
back
told,
above $204 again, and this, I suppose, in a sense, is a small thesis on
sorry, man.
Rocky essentially says that 196 and is an area, and $204 is an area, and that typically people might look to $200 itself as being the area, and it isn't quite. And while we've come up towards 203 and 203.15 today so far, that the reason why $200 itself, as it stands right here, right now, hasn't been the
We just had to do a little reboot up here. So enjoy this loop for another few seconds.
Yeah. We got, hey. I know, right? I woke up to the sky first. Baby blue just like we rehearsed. When I get up off this ground, I shift the leaves back down to the ground, round, 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 till I'm clean. Then I walk around, be shaded by the trees, like a meadow of green for about a mile. I was heading to town, to the other side. A little bit of bluebirds fly. Gray clouds, white walls, blue skies. We're gonna fly and feel alright. Yeah, let's tell 'em. We're gonna yeah, yeah. It sounds like yeah, yeah. At least I can say I anticipate is sweeping again, and I'm on it. All my favorite colors. I got all my favorite colors. Yes, my sisters and my brothers see 'em like no others. All my favorite colors. Take me to the other side. Little bitty bluebirds fly. Gray clouds, white walls, blue skies. We're gonna fly and feel alright. It sounds like at least I can say I anticipate is sweeping again, and I'm on it. With all my favorite colors. I got all my favorite colors. Yes, ma'am. My sisters and my brothers see 'em like no others. All my favorite colors. My sisters and my brothers, they see 'em like no all my favorite colors. Thank y'all very much. Yeah, thank y'all very, very much. Thank y'all. That's all good, man. You want to try? You want to check something? We're gonna tune up real quick, y'all. Okay.
No, I'm no one to break promises. I don't want to hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend. But I There's something inside that I need to release. Which way is right and which way is wrong? And how do I say that I need to move on? And no heaven separate ways. And it feels like I am just close to love you. There ain't nothing I can really say. I can lie no more, I can hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just close to love you. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. You've given me more than I can return. Yeah, there's oh so much that you deserve. Got nothing to say, got nothing to prove. I'm done with my life, I must live without you. But you know we're heading separate ways. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. There ain't nothing I can really say. I can lie no more, I can hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just close to love you. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way.
There was a time that my world was filled with darkness, darkness, darkness. Now with it bigger, now I'm supposed to feel it with something, something, something. In your eyes, I saw the eyes of somebody I knew before, long and long ago. But I'm trying to make my mind up. Am I free or am I tied? I change shapes just to hide in this place, but I'm still an animal.
Lorian, that was I messaged that guy on YouTube to see if he wants to come collide in, do a collab with Ray and and Brady and Guitar Outside. I'm throwing a jam session. Like on, I'm gonna try and do it for not this weekend, but the next weekend. I'm gonna try and get it to where everybody come live in Discord, and they do a live remedies with each other. Like one will jam out, then another guy will jam out, and like throw their own little tunes together. So it'll be like a live little jam show with the guys. So I'm trying to put that all together. And that guy that just sung last, his name's Tim. I've been trying to contact him through YouTube to be like, hey man, I put a message in his comments. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, hey, I'm putting the thing together with a bunch of good artists right here. So I'm gonna get Ronaldo, Guitar Outside, Brady Pearl. Those are the guys that like for sure that are gonna be in the live, but. And I messaged that guy. I'm like, hey, this guy right here. I was like, hey, Here, we'll go back to it after we listen to this.
I change shapes just to hide in this place, but I'm still an animal. Nobody knows it but me. When I slip, yeah, I slip. I'm still an animal. There was a hole, and I tried to fill it with money. But it gets bigger till you hope it's always running. In your eyes, I saw the eyes of somebody who could be strong. Tell me, am I wrong? Now I'm pulling your disguise up. Are you free or are you tied up? I change shapes just to hide in this place, but I'm still an animal. Nobody knows it but me. When I slip, yeah, I slip. I'm still an animal. I change shapes just to hide in this place, but I'm still an animal. Nobody knows it but me. When I slip, yeah, I slip. I'm still an animal.
Just trying to get them out, man. Just trying to do a little promotioning for them, and if they can do like a live gig and then like do like a collaboration with each other, like most great things come from jam sessions from what I've been around. So like having them all together and just ripping with each other would be awesome. It gives each other different ideas for other things too. So I'm just trying to help them guys out. They're fucking amazing.
When I slip, yeah, I slip. I'm still an animal.
We definitely can't play that. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so that's my plans anyways. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know if they're gonna be ready for this.
Get this one on.
I wrote
Get this one going on.
I think it's 2 Thanksgivings ago now.
What? I had a mini heart attack right there. I was like, no. Yeah, boy, got filled.
Lay me down in a field of nothing with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough, just lay me down. Take me away in a little toy train to the heart of my brain. Just take me away where the loving ain't hard and the living is easy. There's love in my heart. Just take me away. Lay me down in a field of nothing with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough, just lay me down. There's no change in the wind. There's no change in the weather. There's no telling when it all began. Oh, if the end will be any better. I'm falling for you, baby. Oh, that I'm falling for you, baby.
I look to the sky, I can't help but cry. I wonder why. I look to the sky, the weight of the world puts tears in my eyes, pulling me down. I can't help but cry. Lay me down, lay me down in a field of nothing, with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough. Just lay me down, lay me down, lay me down in a field of nothing, with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough. Just lay me down.
That's how we all should be feeling. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, said you know what I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on in the trees, and you know what I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean? Sleep in peace when day is done, oh, you know what I mean? And this whole world is a new world and a bold world for me. stars when you shine. You know how I feel. Yeah. Scent of the vine. You know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine. Yes, and I know how I feel. And it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good.
I like to go there soon, to a place where when it rains, they call it a monsoon. Under skies that could cry, pray right out their eyes. Said underneath my father's arms, and I listened to her sing. What she said, you don't have to be someone, you don't have to be someone, you don't have to be someone. Oh, you don't have to be someone, you don't have to be someone, you don't have to be someone to be everything. Sister Crow wheeled round too fast, myself in a different state of mind. Growled a few notes to clear my throat and then joined in kind. Found my words, and then I found my way. Sister Crow wheeled around again, and this time we all said, you don't have to be someone, 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 you don't have to be someone to be everything.
Yeah.
Yaha!
When my mother told my father, baby, we got to get away out of here. That's when they told us niños. We're gonna show you just what we do with fear. So Papa laced up them tied, and Mama picked up the bags. They told us buckle up before they step on the gas. I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna build this house brick by brick. I know this power ain't gonna come from another. Always together, we'll find a way. I said we'll find a way. I said we'll find a way. Yeah. It's my favorite part. I am thriving, not surviving. Taking each and every inch to build another mile. I walk surrounded by the love of those before me. Blood, sweat, and prayers light my way. 'Cause I remember Papa laced them up tight, and Mama picked up a bag. And they told us buckle up before they stepped on the gas. So I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna build this house brick by brick. You best believe this power ain't gonna come from another. Always together, we'll find a way. I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna build this house brick by brick. I know this power ain't gonna come from another. Always together, we'll find a way. Always together, we'll find a way. I am thriving and not surviving, and taking each and every inch to build another mile. Thank you so much. For you, brother, you done right. And the damn price is still wrong. Sitting in the morning sun, yeah, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships rolling, and I watch them roll away again. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time. I left my home in Georgia, heading for the Frisco Bay, because I have nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time. Looks like nothing's gonna change, and everything still remains the same. And I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same way, sitting here resting my bones. Well, this loneliness won't leave me alone, because it's 2,000 miles I've rolled just to make this dark my home. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time. Wasting my time.
What's up, guitar? How we doing?
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. 'Cause I'll be sitting on the dock of the bay, oh, wasting my time.
Diamond hands, recognize.
Yo, this is tight. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. You'll know what to do when it starts. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel right. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling lonely, it comes as no surprise. Turns me up with the love, breaks me to paradise. Do you love me?
You have skills with video editing? Can you help me start, or can I dump an idea? Yeah. If you want to tonight, guitar, I'll edit one for you tonight. You just gotta post the video on your YouTube so I can download it, or whatever video you want. We can edit it together.
I'm in love with Mary Jane. I'm not the only one. If Mary wanna hang around, I'll let her have a fun.
Just have to get me the clip of what you want to edit, and I can get time to get it downloaded. And we'll do it.
Turn your head around. Do you love me, Mary Jane? I said, do you think you love me, Mary Jane? Now don't you play no game. Mary Jane.
I want to make a Jimmy Hype video where it starts.
Come on in, baby. Yeah, yeah. I said, do you? Ooh, do you love me, Mary Jane? Now don't you play no game. I said, do you? Now do you think you love me, Mary Jane? Don't you play
Yeah,
no
but it
game.
won't get him copyright issues if you just don't post it on YouTube. That's the only thing like you'll have issues with getting copyrighted for.
I love her just the same, Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright.
Far away.
She makes my heart.
You know where you hope this train will take you. But you can't know for sure. Yet it doesn't matter. Now tell me why. Because you did it again.
Ah, I like it. I like it. Yes, yes, yes. We could, okay. Guitar, direct message me, that clip. You won't let me, yeah, DM me that clip. We can figure something out, man. I can figure something out. I promise you. I have a train, literally a railroad right here. If I have to go lay down the tracks and film me saying the same words, word for word, I will. I'll go lay on the track and film it myself. Ah, no! Guitar! Guitar, you know what you should do is make a video clip with that girl with you, and you guys do the clip together on do this. No, you thought of the idea, so you get on the tracks and have the girl, and you'd redo the animation, redo it, and you send me that clip, and I can put in the music of everything shaking and all that. GoPro, I got one. I can put in the sound of like the train and everything. You sound like it's gonna come, but that'd be fucking awesome. Is someone gonna redo the scene in their own version? We could do it in Legos. Your head. You can't pawn that off? Ah, I've got to do my head. I got to get someone to do the girl scene. I don't know any girls, really. I don't talk to too many of them. Besides my ex-wife, and she wouldn't do anything.
Rising up, back on the street. Take my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You change your passion for glory. Now your grits on a dream of my past. You must find, just keep them alive. Each day I am
Dude,
tired.
yeah, just let's keep that. Let's make that. Let's just make it an actual good, like a good clip, just not something I pieced together in like 10 seconds.
are with the eye of the tiger.
I mean,
Oh, there it is.
not gonna be far away. Ah, dude, you two would kill it too because you both are kind of like you're artsy. Okay, I'm just gonna put it that way. You guys are artsy, so like you both would kill it. That would be so. That would be so flippin' awesome, man. It really would. It'd be fucking hilarious and great at the same time.
Let's digest that one again. Holy cow. Face to face, out in the heat, staying tough, hanging hungry. They stack the odds, still we take to the streets, and we kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the
Yeah,
thrill of
dude,
the fight,
definitely worth doing. I'd help you edit it.
challenge of our rivals, and the last known survivor stalks his
I'd
prey
fucking
in
help
the
you edit it for
night,
sure.
and is watching us all with the eye of the tiger.
That's why I said that. Like, I think you should. It's worth doing, but it's worth doing it the correct way, though. That's why I'm so. I think it is worth doing.
Straight to the top. Have the guts, got the glory. Went the distance, and I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching.
It's coming down to the 31. I'd watch it. Hell yeah.
Of the tiger.
I was break even this morning at 1380. Yeah, it's. It's got. It literally went down to 1332 and didn't touch the 1331. I was so mad. But it's getting ready to go up. It's going to make it. It's making its bullish divergence in the smaller time right now. Higher high. Higher low. Higher high, higher low. Gotta make it pass one down. One more time down. One more time down and then around, boys and girls. One more time down and around. Then we should be up and down, not down and down, down and down. I love roller coasters. Woo! Maybe that's why I like AHT so much. Woo! And GME.
While I'm still standing, while you fade away, I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid.
I don't like that.
After all this time,
ADX needs to come up. He needs to stop messing around.
pieces of my life
Top,
without you
triple
on
top,
my mind.
on that.
I'm still standing.
Yay! We'll go down to hourly. Boom.
I'm still standing. Once you never go, but never win. You're staring down the road
Channel now.
me again. That you never meant for to cut me down.
This one.
But love was just a circus. You'd be a clown by now. I said I'm still
Come on,
standing.
roller coaster!
Never did.
Roller coaster
Survivor.
of love.
I'm still standing after all this time. Looking at the pieces of my life.
1329. My bad. I thought it was 1331. But yeah.
I'm still standing. Yeah. I'm still standing.
Come on, look at that little C hair. That's literally the little C hair, the littlest one. Or D hair, whatever you want to call it. C, D, A, B, C. Little bitty ass hair.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
This song is called Last of the Better Days Ahead. Isn't that a good title?
It's a great title.
I don't know where I came up with that. It's the best title I've ever come up with, though. It's so good that the new record is named after that song. So that's I was very proud of myself for that one. So thanks.
It seems like a freaking cool dude to hang out with. Brady introduced me to this guy. I fucking love to sit around and listen to this guy. I love to sit around and listen to all you guys, actually.
Can't buy back that 64 Falcon that you sold in your 20s, then regretted it was gone. Cause you thought it contained some meaning or some answers to a life that you'd never bothered to question.
Hey, Guitar, while you're here, man, would you be interested in doing a live jam fest? Not this weekend, but next weekend. You do have a setup where you can go live, right? Like on Discord. Like you can join Discord and you have a camera, right, and a microphone. You gotta have a setup, right? You went live before. Yeah, I would like for you to join me, Brady, and I'm trying to. I gotta get a hold of Ray still yet, and my buddy Corey. He's a damn good guitarist that plays in a band around here, and everybody bring their acoustics on the weekend, and we're gonna do the Jam Fest. Brady said he's down. What it is just each person will just kind of like play, or if someone wants to play along with someone, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be a jam sesh with some great musicians.
Or any other thing that you could own. Now it's all so stale, and you feel so very old. Like you've taken all your chances and tossed them all aside for some stupid piece of metal, like shiny bits of trash. The line that stole the nest of a greedy neighborhood crow. So drive back to your hometown to visit with your past, but nothing looks the same anymore. And you can see all that you squandered where you were shining all that chrome. You were handed all you needed without cost, but you were too blind to see it, and you took it all for granted. Now you want to complain? Tell me just what it was that you lost. And now you start to panic, and your gas is running low, and you need to find some meaning before you're stranded on the road. And when the engine finally dies near a soybean field at dusk, you just sit and watch the sunset turn the entire sky to rust. Turn the entire sky to rust.
Woo! Oh boy. Not the one. This is a good one, but I wanted to play this one.
train to the heart of my brain. Just take me away. When loving ain't hard and living is easy. There's love in my heart. Just take me away. Lay me down in a field of nothing with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough. Just lay me down. There's no change in the wind. There's no change in the weather. There's no telling when it all began, or if the end will be any better. Falling for you, babe. You know that I'm falling for you, babe. You know that I love you, I need you. Falling for you, babe. You know that I'm calling for you, babe. I'm falling, I'm calling just to lay me down. Lay me down, lay me down in a field of nothing with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough, just lay me down. I look to the sky, I can't help but cry. I wonder why. I look to the sky, the weight of the world puts tears in my eyes, pulling me down. I can't help but cry. Lay me down in a field of nothing with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough, just lay me down, lay me down, lay me down in a field of nothing with no one around. I've had enough of everyone in this town. I've had enough, just lay me down. Thank you. Thank you.
I've got a new record coming out in April.
Give me all you've got. I could never get enough. Give me one more shot, as long as it's strong enough. You left me here with no direction where to go, hanging high and dry. You left me here with the cold winds blowing. Well, let them howl and cry. You and me, love, we never say goodbye. Fall away with me into this life that no one knows. Fall away with me, falling like a silent snow. I see your face like the reflection of the sun. It's enough to make me cry. Did I see your face? Well, there's no way of knowing. I will always wonder why. You and me, love, we never say goodbye. try to say the things I need to say. I will see you on the other side. Though I know that you're gone, as I sit and sing the song, I can feel you right here by my side. Oh, the world is still turning, the sun is still burning, even when we close our eyes. We're so far away now, our hearts are still close and always open mind. You and me, love, we never say goodbye. You and me, love, we never say goodbye. You and me, love, we never say goodbye.
Cars rattle this when they go by. Driving through West Virginia, I ain't ever been much thinner. Got this chip on my shoulder. This last year I got so much older. Drinking coffee black as iron. I ain't ever been much higher. I'm wishing that more time. Listen to her sing. But now I'm thinking about it every day on my mind in the typical way. Are you alive, folks? I'm thinking about it every day on my mind in a typical day. Are you alive, folks? Bye bye. Oh, bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Whoa.
Still, I was in the lounge at the DLG when this pretty girl came out. She sat next to me. Never seen nobody look the way she did. Well, she did and she does and she does again. When you move like a jellyfish, rhythm is nothing. You go with the flow, you don't stop. When you move like a jellyfish, rhythm is nothing. You go with the flow, you don't stop, baby. So if you do, gotta do it good. But if you do, gotta do it good. See, it's not passing of the time. Old familiar ways. Roses bloom in the spring, fighting back the winter's cold. I'm in Chicago and I sing to the same. Sometimes I'm told. Told it's tough times for dreamers. They must be most everything. Oh, it's tough times for dreamers. Divided by the in-betweens, we lost our way and lost our things. Tough times for dreamers. Oh, when all things fall apart. But it's tough times for dreamers. You know we turn to all this time to get to work. It's time to go. No more in the cold. Time to get it done. It's time to sing a song. It's time to pay the phone. It's time to prove them wrong. They say it's tough times for dreamers. With or without a broken heart. What's up, John? It's tough times for dreamers. Where do you start with your heart? It's tough times, it's tough times, it's tough times. Whether you dream or sleep the same. It's tough times, it's tough times, it's tough times. So call me by my name, oh Lord, and please. Should have 16 years ago. It's guitar. Inside, outside. Aha!
Guitar outside.
It's Guitar Outside. Driving through West Virginia, I seldom been thinner. Got this chip on my shoulder, and this past year I got so much older. Looking back over my life, spent most of it tongue-tied. Now I'm wishing I had more time, listening to you speak your mind. Now I'm thinking about her every day on my mind, a typical way. Are you a life force? I'm thinking about her every day on my mind, a typical way. Yeah. Are you a life force? Drinking coffee black as iron, and I couldn't be much higher without falling out of my chair. And I've been so numb for so many years. Now I'm thinking about her every day on my mind, a typical way. Are you a life force? I'm thinking about her every day on my mind, a typical way. Are you a life force? And it's so easy to be blinded by the light, to feel lonely in the night. Oh, it's blowing in the breeze, baby. I got dust in my eyes and rust in my smile. I'll be back come next spring. Won't you say you love me then, by and by? Looking back over my life, spent the most of it tongue-tied, pulling my belt tight, just me and the stars tonight. 2 fingers and a tight line, keep my head above the alpine. And I'm wishing I had more time, just listening to her speak her mind. And now I'm thinking about her every day on my mind, a typical way. Are you a life force? Thinking about her every day on my mind, a typical way. Are you a life force? So by and by, by and by, by and by, 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 by and by, oh, by and by. Unless your soul's so cold, and then you buy and hold. Yeah, man, yeah. That's it. 7.
So I'm going for broke with every song I play, 'cause now it's my turn to keep the wolves away.
I no longer want to be called a survivor. I want to be called a victorious being. They may have dampened my spirit long ago, but they didn't kill it. I'm victorious in the sense that I'm still here. I know how to love. I love myself, I love my family, I love my community. Never mind, survivor, I'm victorious.
There must be some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There is too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman, he said, drink my wine. Oil man, dig my earth. None of them, I said, along the line know what any of it's worth. They do know not what it's worth. No reason to get excited. The thief, he kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've all been through that. And this is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late. All along the watchtower, princes kept their view. All of the women said they came and went. Barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold distance, while care did growl, two riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. Said all along the watchtower, I said up along the watchtower, up along the watchtower. There must be some kind of way out of here.
I no longer want to be called a survivor. I want to be called a victorious being.
Standing out, calling on the people here to see the show, calling on the demons now to let me go. I need something, give me something wonderful. She won't take me somewhere I'm not supposed to be. You can steal the things that God has given me. No more pain and no more shame, no misery. But you can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. You can't take me down. You can't take me down. You gon' break me down. You can't take me down. Love and hate. How much more are we supposed to tolerate? Can't you see there's more to me than my mistakes? Sometimes get this feeling makes me hesitate. I believe she won't take me somewhere I'm not supposed to be. You can steal the things that God has given me. No more pain and no more shame or misery. But you can't break me down. You can't break me down. You can't break me down. You can't take me down. You can't break me down. You can't take me down. And I can see the place of trouble, and I'm on a verge. I can't stand away for the love of everybody. I believe more. I can't stand away. Now I feel the days of trouble, love behind the wall. I can't stand away. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Standing now, calling all the people now to see the show. Calling all my demons now to let me go. I need something, give me something wonderful. You can't bring me down.